We're now down to 10 weeks. This is the 10th week before Busselton Ironman, and I think I'll probably say this every week. It just seems to be going so fast. Back to a full training load this week. So last week was nothing because I wasn't well, but back to a full load this week. So it's 10 weeks to go and I'm on my long ride. So I've got a 3-hour ride and then a 15-minute run off the bike. It turns out that the audio was horrendous when I was on this ride. It was so windy that it just is pretty much unlistenable to. And it's the beginning of my long rides and runs off the bike, so a good chance to test things like how much nutrition I have, when I should have it, and also testing what I was wearing. So I've got some new custom tri-shorts and a custom tri-suit. So I wore the shorts today just to test those out and see how they were, and they're fantastic. So basically had a long ride and it was great, loved it. My 3 hours has a warm-up and then a lot of intervals in low gear. So I get to do the warm-up just on this pathway that heads down to the beach. And then I go out to a place here called Outer Harbour. Still on my road bike. Haven't got my TT bike yet. So, and I sold my other TT bike, so this is my only bike to use right now. Loving my custom shorts. I've actually got something. I've got something in that pocket just to see what it feels like to ride with, and I can't feel it in there. So these are great. So 1 hour in and I've had about a third of the bottle, so on track. It is so windy out here, but that's the perfect training for busso, which can get really, really windy. I'm on an easy, got an easy couple of minutes and then back into the efforts. I'm actually feeling really strong, which is very exciting. Towards the end, I was coming back into headwind, got passed by a couple of guys being led by an e-bike. I jumped on the back and was going about 29-30 k's an hour without doing too much effort. So that was a nice way to end the ride. So I misjudged distances a little bit and misjudged how long it would take to get back from a certain point. So I'm now at 2 hours 55 of my 3-hour ride and I've got 35 minutes to get home. So it's going to end up being 3.5 hours. And a quick-ish transition. Put the bike outside, shoes, hat, singlet, and I've got a 15-minute run. So I'm feeling pretty good. I've got 15 minutes, 5 minutes easy, 5 minutes at kind of half marathon pace, 5 minutes easy. It's the longest part of my transition, standing in a lift. But I'm only 2.5 minutes from these parklands, so it's a really good place to run. For 10 weeks to go, that was actually a really good session. Felt really strong on that bike, which was nice. So once I get the TT bike, it should feel even better. So even though there was a lot of headwind, I still felt like I was going pretty well. Happy with my bike. Nutrition wise, good for 3 hours, and I only took 3 hours worth with me. Next time maybe just plan on taking a bit extra, so if it takes longer than I think, then I'm still okay. But for the 3 hours I felt strong. It's sessions like that that give you confidence going into a race, so that's a great feeling, and thanks for training with me.